Bhairavaya Namah. Um, I just made a video like yesterday, but I'm gonna make another quick vid. I don't know when they're gonna drop. Um, and you have to make sure. Okay, firstly, what I wanna say is make sure that you're in clarity. Make sure that you are in awareness, actually, first of all. Make sure that you're in awareness purely, not using your thoughts as a means to distract yourself from the awareness. Anytime you realize you're thinking, please stop thinking. If you think about the words that I am saying, tell yourself, realize that you should stop and then stop. Don't make another thought of you thinking. Realize I told you you are thinking, realize I told you you shouldn't be thinking about what I'm saying, and then just listen and be aware. That's what should always be done with anything. No thought should be attached to it. No, yeah, no thought should be attached to it. No imagination about it. No wondering about it should happen. If you, let's say, are listening to a new song, your whole day should be constant meditation. That's what I'm actually trying to say. Your whole day should be constant meditation. And you would be like, I don't like meditating. I'm not necessarily saying you have to sit cross-legged with your eyes closed. But what you're trying to do in meditation should always be try to be done, if you get what I'm saying. Basically, you should always be in awareness. And that's what happens in meditation, but you should always be in meditation or awareness, not just when you meditate. So, what should be done is throughout your day, realize thoughts happen, imaginations happen. It's always false. Only you are real. The world of duality exists for you, but beyond that, nothing more is required. Because when you start imagining things and think about things, that's when there's a possibility of good or bad, or a whole array of emotions or feelings that can come with it. Like, for example, if you listen to a song, it should be like meditating. You should just be listening. You shouldn't be thinking. You should just be listening. So, for example, if someone plays you a song, don't try and, that's the thing, people will be like, you don't like um advice or things like that. Let's say you are life is a play, so treat it like a play. Don't take it too seriously. When you listen to a song, don't try and analyze how good it is. Just listen, be present, and feel what's happening. When let's say you're forced to be at class, like have school or any like class, um, even let's say while the lecturer is talking, for example, you don't have to think about what the lecturer is saying, but you can hear and take it in. Of course, when you're meditating, you're not taking anything from taking in anything from anybody else because you're just being itself. But be as well when you do things or have to be somewhere. So like let's say also you had a job and you have to like pack the shelves. You can think a lot of imaginations while packing the shelves to like distract yourself from your being in that moment, or besides that as well. Let me just get back to it. So you'd be packing shelves, being like, okay, I wonder what's in this, how this thing tastes, put it there. I wonder if like, and then you remember something your friends told you last week, and you remember, oh yeah, it's gonna do that. Or you can just be in silence and know that everybody around you, while they look silent, even they're doing things, there's a whole play, a whole thing going on in their head at that moment. Oh, Am I hearing myself? I hope the recording is still safe. I hope you can hear me. And namaste. Sorry. What was I? Yeah, so yeah. Even you also, yeah. While everything is going on, there's always voices and things going on in your head. You think you're busy studying, but actually you're busy thinking about your studying the whole time, and you get glimpses of like understanding. But when you just free, stay detached and surrender to everything, then your state never changes. You don't go from being happy or going from being happy to then being sad. You stay where you always are, and you basically just stay at your natural being. We are taken away and are far from our natural states of being. And it's not even a state, it's beyond the state. You are too far from your natural, how do I say, your natural being, how you naturally are, you're away from it. You're busy with imaginations which aren't real. Let's say you think about what your friend said to you yesterday, but it doesn't, right now, it's nowhere. So how's the thing that doesn't exist happening? It's because it's false and imagination. You are believing into illusion. It happens every time. Even when you try and meditate, might get difficult, but it's because you're battling against the belief of the thoughts which you're believing in. Anytime, simple. Anytime those thoughts are happening, ask yourself, to whom is this all occurring to, happening for? And then the thoughts are happening for you, but not your body. It's happening to your source as awareness, that which is aware of everything, which you're aware of. So return to silence. I'm telling you, nothing will ever make you happy in this earth. And especially now, things will just go more downhill. I sense that, like, not necessarily, but like the world and its main vibration is going down, and like there's less happiness to find within the 3D. There's never been happiness to find in the 3D. But for a while, a lot of people can delude themselves into thinking so. Like you'll think making this amount of money is making me happy or driving this car, but it's it's like a physical thing allowed you for a moment to be comfortable, basically, or just like feel that you achieved something, just to get back in the loop of not achieving something. Actually, nothing can ever belong to you. Nothing has ever, you have never touched anything. Nothing has ever touched you. You have never been duality. There's never been anything but you. When you are driving that car, the source which you are and that the source which the car is equal. It's on the same. It is the same. It is in itself, and you are that. You are what I'm saying. You are only, and then from ising the the primordial, the main energy of everything makes you in the car one as well. You are everything is one, but everything is zero. And that's why everything is one, because everything is zero. And the one is one with one, which is everything, which is zero, which is one. Everything is literally ones and zeros. It might sound like another belief or imagine, but there's a point where you'll find it out. If it's in this life or beyond the physical life, if you in different astral planes, maybe you will realize it, maybe potentially. But everything is ones and zeros. But when you see the one as many, 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, things that don't exist. I'm trying to specify duality and a number of things, muchness of things, specific things. Things don't exist. Things don't exist. This thing, this thing, this thing. It's all equal. You must be in that state where you only see things as that. You cannot see this mic and this microphone as consisting of two different things or of being separate. Here's nothing, here's nothing, here's nothing. It's all nothing happening. Within nothing, you are nothing. But then it gets confusing because then you like, I'm here as well, one of the things, but you're not one of the things. The thing which you think you are is within the thing of all, not the thing of all. The thing which you imagine yourself to be exists like this thing within nothing. You are actually the nothing which is in this, in between it, and you're that nothing that is just observing it. I don't even know how to explain it at this point because this is where it gets complex. But you're the nothing observing a screen which is consisting of only nothing as well. But then you'd be like, that doesn't make sense because I see something. It's the nothing manifested by something which is Shakti, which is not a specific thing, but all things, energy itself. Like it's subtle. You get nothing and then you get this which is constructing this, the energy, the vibration, the manifestation, which is manifesting this is Shakti, which is manifesting this is Shakti. Yo, yo, I don't know if you guys can hear that. My voice just started playing again. I just got so scared. Yo, so this body talking, this object, it's all one, but I'm behind the body. I'm behind it all. I am one who manifested the exact same one, viewing it and then allowing that one to, in ignorance or in imagination, create more. Not in imagination to create more, but for the zero, ayo, for the zero makes another zero, but this zero has qualities. Yes. Nirguna, Saguna. I don't know if it's, I know it's Nirguna Brahman, Sarguna Brahman. Nirguna is without qualities, attributes, zero, nothing. That's God. That is God, the source of everything, the almightiest of almighty. Nothing. Nothing. Sarguna Brahman, which is nothing, with attributes, with qualities, with like how Shiva is nothing, but he's a form with qualities and the moon. That's Sarguna Brahman aspects of that nothing. Because everything comes from that nothing. Nothing can be created outside of this God. So this is God happening. Even this laptop, even that which you're watching it on, and you of course as well too. And then Sarguna Brahman allows that to manifest much more everything, but that everything is only Brahman. It's like clay building a shovel, building a stick. Okay, so the clay is Shakti. The nothingness in and outside of the clay is Brahman, Nirguna Brahman. The clay, Sarguna Brahman, or Brahman with attributes. You make a shovel, you make a pickaxe, you make a body, you make a heart shape, but it's all the same clay, the base reality of it all is the same, and it's clay. And it all will go back into being just clay. Not with a specific shape, just being clay. The same can be said with ice. Ice can freeze into any shape. Ice blocks, ice cubes can be frozen into a sculpture, but still it will dissolve back into water. Shapeless water, limitless, just water itself. God, Nirguna Brahman, nothing, does the same, creating forms that are just nothing, which shall dissolve into nothing again. But the thing is, you've never been this body. That's what makes it a blessing. You think you're separate from the Sirguna, Nirguna Brahman, or it was a while ago since I read the terminology on Nirguna Brahman. So if I'm saying the wrong word, I know it's with an N. If I'm pronouncing if it's wrong, I'm sorry. But basically, God without attributes. And you can't speak about it because it's nothing. It's no thing. So nothing can be attached to it. Because it's before anything could ever be. It's before, in between, after, all of it. So God does the same. Nothing, making Sarguna Brahman. Everything is nothing. The something is only something when there's time given, when there's time blessed for it. Things only exist within time, or when there's time. To God there is none. He is where He is right now, and where I am right now, and where you are right now. The end of this moment, the end of our lives, and the end of all of creation has already happened. Because we're already nothing. We're already not projected outside into the screen. So we are both. Oh no, wait, what? There's no both. The time is attached to material things have a time limit on it. Temporary things are never you. Okay, so that's the video basically. Yeah, I'm done now. I've said a lot of deep things together, must all be put together, but yeah, time doesn't exist to you. You observe time, and anything that is time bound, which and also temporary, which is both, it is not you and it's imagination, because it's only existing within a time. You're using your brain to be limited and then imagine something, manifest something, observe manifestation. You're observing, but now you identify. That is the problem. You're always observing duality, but when you are thinking you are the duality and only see the duality, you're not seeing the whole, which is that which is beyond what already always ever happened, and you're not separate from it. Om Bhairavaya Namah, Om Bhairavaya Namah. You never separate from it. That's why when I say things like I'm already dead, you already died, it's not like I'm being like sad or like trying to be like trying to sound like I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know why anybody would say it with like art really knowing how it's true. But me saying you already died is first part of it because before this body was born, you have already experienced death. God has always experienced or observed, experienced only in observing death, but actually you can death doesn't exist to you. So actually you have never died. You have died, but you've never died. So a body which you have manifested in might have passed, might have died, but you have remained yourself. When people speak about energy you can't break or you can't create or destroy energy, but you use that energy. God uses that energy. You are the nothingness. You are the source of the energy. Always remember that. You energy, the source thereof, is what you are. And when people transcend spiritually, they start to get confused because then they see energetic things, spiritual things, vibrational things, but being lost in it. Because then that's why there is earth in material existence. That's why people from being spiritual go back to being material and and being scared of the spiritual, being or get lost in the spirituality too. Being lost in this. When I say spirituality, I mean the realm of energy, vibration, different higher realms, lower realms. So when you transcend to yourself, that is going inward, it can accumulate to going lower or higher in realms, but like mostly, of course, higher in realm. Because the more you are manifested within a physical realm, then you start to go down. The more you realize yourself, you go up and back. Sounds like like what proof do you have? What are you even saying? But like meditate on this and you'll basically know the same. Remember, Jesus said the kingdom of God is within you. When the Pharisees demanded of him when heaven will come. So he's saying heaven is within you. He said the devil is the God of this world. He said if you are Christ's, you have sacrificed the flesh as long as its passions and desires. Yeah, he said hell is earth. The devil so basically the devil is the God of this world. It's pretty easy to know by now. It's pretty simple to see that heaven is yourself. Higher realms are made found by going closer to that self. And the more you are in physical and your specific individual character, the more you are in hell, because the more you're feeding into temporary things which will die, pause. At a point, you will almost only be physical. God won't even remain, but that's deep to understand. But then you are in hell. Now we like in between. There's heaven and hell existing at the same time. Heaven should be chosen every day and as well as every single moment. Jai Bhairavaya Baba. Om Bhairavaya Namah. Om Bhairavaya Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste. Please stay in truth. Know what truth is. Om Bhairavaya Namah. I'm saying that because death is needed on this plane and it's inevitable. It's coming very soon.